Right, hello everyone. Now this is another little invention that I made based on the same technology, should I say, that I managed to create in my little plate, which is down here, which I just switched off. I've just made a video of that. So now, in case you're wondering if I'm cheating, I'll just show you another basic example of what I did. Now this I was going to call it the force meter, in the sense of, you know, do you have the force, like from Star Wars, you know, use the force. So this is a meter that checks to see if you've got the force. Do you have the power? And I'm just going to try and go close to it without triggering it if I can. But there's not much to it. There's just a, you know, a little bit of wiring, a little bit of code, a little bit of, oh look, oh shit, I've triggered it. Alright, well, that's me getting too close just to show you, right? So I'm going to put the camera down and show you how this thing actually works, because it's so sensitive that it triggers with the easiest of touches. Oh god, this is going to be hard. Alright, well, I've got to keep my distance, and I'm going to use my left hand to do this, to show you the force. Do I have the force? So we go in, I'm going to go closer and oh, look at that, got the force. Yeah, I actually made this as indicators for my car or for my bike or for anything, any application. You could put this in whatever. And in making this, I discovered my funky sensor. And so I put it in this just to trigger the lights for my indicator instead of a switch. And I'll do the left side again. Yeah, look, I'm a fair distance away. Yeah, look. At least the length of this table, just a little bit in. And it's triggering it. Now we do it with the other side, because I've set it to trigger on both sides. So now for the other side, do I have the force in my right hand? Oh, look at that. I've got the force. Alright, it's obviously not the force, but that's pretty outrageous. Yeah, so no, got a bit closer. You can just, like, there you go. Do it slowly, do it fast, however you want. But I put a sensor on this side, and I put a sensor on this side. And I'll eventually show you what this sensor is, and you'll be shocked, because I'm shocked. But it works every single time. This one, I just leave in my house. I just painted it just to make it look nicer, but ultimately it's just a plank of wood with lights on it. And my little controller that I programmed with my special code and my special sensor. And look, every single time, do you have the force? Now let's do it with the other hand. It goes 5 times, so it was supposed to be like an indicator. So look, this finger now, left hand. Whoa. Right, now just to test this, to see what else it triggers from, I'm going to leave the camera here and just grab some items. Bear with me. Oh look, see me sitting here is triggering it. Right, so let's leave the camera there and you get a nice good view of both ends. Right. Oh, see, that's me moving around and it's triggering it. So it's really sensitive. Okay, so I've got a couple of items. I'm going to test them once it stops. Oh, for God's sake, me moving around is sensitive daily. Right, okay. Oh. I think I need to stand back. It's either that or the camera's triggering it. The camera must be too close. The camera must be too powerful for it. Let me move the camera back. Ah, you see? The flipping camera's triggering it. The camera's got the force. Right. Okay, so now, first of all, we have a plastic pipe. Yeah, simple plastic pipe, just cut down. Oh, look. So even that triggers it. Right, so alright, let's go back a bit. God blimey, the plastic pipe's stronger than me. Alright, so just get this pipe. We'll take it close to the left hand side. It should trigger the left hand side. If, in theory, the plastic is triggering it. There you go. Plastic pipe. What's the plastic pipe doing? That's triggering. What the hell? Plastic is not a conductor. It doesn't conduct electricity. Look, it's got nothing in it. It's just a pipe. It's just an empty pipe. Right? See, look, do the other side. Go up close to the sensor. Oh, it's triggering the other side. Cool, that's pranging it right out. Right, let's try with a metal pipe. Got a nice big long metal pipe so I can stand further back. So just in case it's me that's triggering it, because obviously your body is quite big. So there we go, go on this side. We'll show you the distance. And there you go, triggered it. Now do the same on the other side. Look, there's nothing connected, it's just my hand. And I'm not connected to anything. Obviously now go on this side. Yeah, look. And there you go, triggered it. From that distance. Don't even need to touch it. Now that can be used in all sorts of stuff. Turn stuff on and off, open doors, or turn lights on, turn motors on, turn your car on. Like what the hell, there's unlimited potential for this. Look at this. Security systems, yeah? Security systems that require cameras and sensors and all this expensive equipment. Well, here's something that I've made for less than, if you exclude the controller, the cost of the controller and the lights, right? Because the lights are the most expensive thing. The second most expensive thing is the controller, right? So I won't tell you how much that is at the minute, but let's just say the whole thing cost me less than £5 to make. But it's the skill and programming that does this. Look at that. Do it again on this side. Triggers, mate, every time. Now, it works with plastic. It works with metal. It works with my body. Now, you know, what else can it work with? I mean, it's mad. Let's try a box of cigarettes. Does it work with a box of cigarettes? So let's just chuck these, or let's just flick them towards it and see if it triggers it. Alright, works with a box of cigarettes. I know I should quit smoking, but you know, when you got skills like this, smoking is the least of your worries. Bloody Nora. Okay, alright, well just in case there's people out there that are going to think, oh, I'm cheating, I'm faking it, I'm doing this, that and the other. Alright, let me just show you the back of this thing. It's literally just a scrap piece of wood. Right, look, scrap piece of wood. I've got one little sensor in there that I've just sellotaped to the end there. I've got one little sensor in there that I sellotaped in there. Alright, that I've made from scratch with my own hands. Right, just from this wire. It's got nothing on the end of it. And I'll show you that, I'll prove it. Right, and that is then connected to this little control board, which I programmed a chip on there to detect this reading and set off the lights. That's all it does. So it doesn't need to be complicated. That then in turn is connected together just by a little bit of soldering just to connect it all together. And then that's connected to a portable battery. Nothing complicated about it. It's a plank of wood. Also, see, this is the problem. I keep dropping it and I've mashed up the wiring. And then all I've done is lifted it on its side. See, the lights go off. Let me just, there you go, it's back on. And it triggers because I'm already standing next to it.